Denny Hamlin's Wikipedia page gets hacked and a state is sponsoring a race car. Let's get into it. Coming up next. What's going on, everybody? Hope you're doing good today. All right, first things first. Some people have hacked Denny Hamlin's Wikipedia page, so let's jump into it and read what they had to say. This screen grab from super moderator Bumblebee, aka Lee the Bee. In 2023, he started a weekly podcast with Dirty Mo Media called Actions Detrimental with Denny Hamlin every Monday morning. The podcast includes content from previous Cup Series race, weekly fan questions in a segment called Dear Denny, and also other race insights from Hamlin. Unfortunately, most of Denny's victories have come at the expense of other drivers. Smug comments such as "I love it" that was said in response to wrecking other drivers to win has tarnished his reputation on and off the track. Chase Elliott nudged him earlier this year, and Denny cried like a baby until NASCAR suspended Elliott for one race. By that rationale, Denny should be suspended for the entire season. But because Michael Jordan is backing Denny and putting his money toward the sport, NASCAR is afraid to do anything about Denny's cheap tactics. Denny is looking to win his first championship this year, and he is well on his way and will try to wreck the entire field for the final race of the season. In response to this, Denny said, "I don't care. A win is a win, and that is the only way I know to win, and I will cheat and lie if that's what it takes." NASCAR has no response to these comments. Denny Hamlin is a real class act. So obviously the people who hacked in there and changed the account, which, I mean, you don't really have to hack into anything to change a Wikipedia account. You just log in unless it's locked, which I'm pretty sure at this point this account has been locked. But they obviously were not pro Denny Hamlin. The last part there, of course, is not a real quote, and it was just some trolls having fun with the whole situation. It's been a whole wacky and wild situation. But like I said, Denny Hamlin in the live streams or whatever, live streams, of course, are Tuesday night at 8 o'clock. And Sunday before and after the race, if you want to check them out. Like I said, in those, though, Denny Hamlin knows how to ride a news cycle, right? He knew what to do. He played the villain in this case, but unlike some races where you might not even remember who won last week, this week, all the talk has been about Denny Hamlin, so once again, he has controlled the news cycle, so got to give credit where credit's due as far as that goes. This from KiloLand.com. South Dakota sponsors bottom-ranked NASCAR team by Jacob Newton. So before I jump into the article, you can go and read it yourself. Jacob Newton goes to extraordinary lengths to, in my opinion, take some shots at BJ McLeod, sort of bash him a little bit. But I'm going to focus on the positive. I don't know if it's because he doesn't like the political candidate or whatever, but either way, or he just doesn't like it that they're not sponsoring a top-tier team or whatever in his opinion. I don't know, but I feel like some shots were taken throughout the entire article, but I'm going to focus on the positive aspects of this article because I try to focus on the positive, so here we go. Sioux Falls, South Dakota, Kilo. Governor Kristi Noem made a special announcement at Falls Park in Sioux Falls on the morning of July 27th, telling attendees that the state of South Dakota would be sponsoring a race car. Following the announcement, the car sitting behind Noem was uncovered, revealing Noem's own face on the side of the car in a backwards baseball cap. This sponsorship is part of the state's Freedom Works Here marketing initiative aimed at attempting to convince people from other states to move to South Dakota in order to fill job vacancies. Noem, before unveiling the car, touted the program, calling it the most successful marketing campaign in the history of the state. According to a release from the governor's office, Freedom Works Here ads have been viewed more than 300 million times, and as a result, there are 675 people moving to South Dakota. BJ McLeod in the article went on to say, "We appreciate what South Dakota is doing for their people through workforce initiatives while providing a beautiful state to build the American dream. I look forward to partnering with them and spreading the message of Freedom Works Here," said McLeod in a statement released by the governor's office. So first things first, I'm glad that somebody, in this case, the state of South Carolina and Kristi Noem, decided that, hey, sponsoring a race car is a good idea because there are a lot of eyeballs on that race car throughout the race. Not only that, they're getting out in front of it and promoting it before the race actually happens, so you're going to get more eyeballs on the car as far as that goes, including this. Like, part of the reason I made this video is to get it out there because I think it's a great idea whenever anybody sponsors a race car to get their product out there because NASCAR fans are the most loyal. I'm glad that she has recognized this and is taking steps to do it. And the other part of it is it's awesome that a whole freaking state is going to sponsor a NASCAR race car. So for this Richmond race coming up, go BJ McLeod, go South Dakota. So Pretty cool. All right, that is all I got for you on this one. If you made it this far, feel free to subscribe down below. We're making a drive to get to 10,000 here on the channel. And if you're already subscribed, you know I appreciate you all as well. And also, if you've got a question, comment, or anything like that, leave it down in the comment section. I try to get to as many of them as I can. And other than that, thanks for your time. Peace. Also, if you want to check out the merch store, the link is in the description down below, actually.